Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm V, and I'm going to be reviewing episodes 1 through 6 of Love Island USA. Just a little bit about my Love Island journey. I am not a new Love Islander. I have been watching Love Island since the season with KK. I believe that was 2 seasons ago. But I've always wanted to review it. So, I mean, I figured why not now? When I was watching it then, it was just like my stress relief during college. Just like, let's watch these pretty people just argue over nonsense. And watch their little free vacation to Fuji. But now I've graduated and I got a lot to say. So, I wanted to review this season. Okay, so let's start off with the people. So Shelly, I love Shelly. So Shelly, she's been exploring. She's been talking to, she's been talking to Austin, and she's been talking to, Ace. Forgot that name. See? And they are not, I was so surprised when he did not pick her. He been playing games. They have been playing games with Shelly. It's sad. It's sad. They've been playing games with Shelly. Like, they keep, pursuing her and then, just going for another girl. So, it's just... I don't know how I feel about Ace. Let's talk about Ace then. Ace has been definitely... He's giving Leo energy, if you know who that is from the season before last. If somebody was gonna get a little freaky on the island, I believe it would be him. But then Austin, when they played that numbers game, I was not expecting that. But now that we know that, I feel like I got him figured out. He's like one of them yogis that you gotta upside down pineapple yogis, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, oh, you like yoga, I like yoga too, blah blah blah, and then okay. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep our eye on Austin. He definitely surprised me with with that. Okay, anyways, Ace, yeah, he's definitely a playboy. I feel like he dresses the most unique out of the group. He definitely has his own swag to him. He's got that West Coast Compton type of swag. And I'm like, okay, City of Compton. Okay, I see it. That's cute. He's real cute. He's a short king, but he's very attractive. So I want them two together. I don't know, but I don't like that he chose the other girl over her. I would have been down for one of those slow burn, they just both constantly end up not being together. I would have been down for that if what's her name? Sierra. Oh no, it's not Sierra. Dang. The new girl. The new girl, brown skinned girl with the blue eyes. I forget her name and I couldn't find it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not doing a good job at this. But if the bombshell would have chosen him and it would be like, dang, she took him away from her, then I would be down for the, star-crossed lovers. They just keep not, meeting. But it's not that. He chose the other girl, so... And I forget that he got stolen the first time. See, that makes sense. It's just she keeps getting picked by other guys. He keeps getting picked by other girls, and then they come together. But I don't like that he chose that other girl over her. I'm not digging that. So we'll see. But I like Shelly. I think she's adventurous. She seems fun. I think she was a perfect cast for the show because she seems like she's gonna explore and give us some good TV. So next we got Huda and Jeremiah. I don't like them for some reason. It's something about them. It's something I don't like that they are closed off within the first, not even full week. Like, they were closed off immediately. And Jeremiah, to me, is suspicious because he's been turning down every girl so far, but that's only because they're not Latinas. He said, if y'all was watching the show, when he was talking to Ace, he said, I don't know if it's another exotic woman that comes in, then he might turn his head. So he's only loyal because she's the only girl that fits his type, I think, so far. Wait till they get another Latina on there, because Yulissa, he probably would have went for Yulissa if she would have been able to stay. So I'm suspicious of him, but I did think that it was sweet it was good that he didn't cut her off just because she has a baby at home. Huda, I think she truly is a girl's girl. At first, I was not thinking that, but the way she was crying when Bella had to leave at the end, I was like, okay, she might actually be a girl's girl. Because I didn't like the way she was crying when Orlandria was like, because imagine, you basically just got rejected in public on TV, and the one girl that didn't get rejected, y'all childish, man. Doing the utmost. It's like, I would tell her to hush up too. Like, I just got publicly humiliated. This is a humiliation ritual, and you're making it worse. Like, just shut up. Like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta let down the window. It's hot as hell. Okay. Like, yeah, it's like, dang, girl, be quiet. Like, I understand you trying to be supportive, but it comes to a point. Especially coming from the one girl that got chose. Like, girl, be quiet. Like, just let the moment pass. It ain't no point in harping on it. Like, okay. And then she cried about it. That's the thing because especially since Orlandria is a darker skinned black woman, I feel like that there's always that aspect of it being like, oh, now she's aggressive and mean and stuff like that, when it's just like, she didn't even say anything rude. She was just like, okay, we got up, you don't have to do all that, okay, and just let it be at that. Like, and then she's like, she should have been in private. It's like, girl, I could see if she was like, she made a whole big deal, like, Huda, you need to be quiet, you're doing way too much, shut up. like I could see if it was that. It was not that. It was just okay, that's enough. Sometimes you just take that and you're like, got you, maybe I was doing a touch much, or got you, maybe they don't like that. That's fine. Keep it pushing. And then the thing that didn't rub me the right way was the way that she flip-flopped on the girl that was interested in Jemiah, like, so fast like that, just because she wasn't into her man, which, I don't know. I guess I understand to an extent, because I wouldn't be buddy-buddy with no girl that's all up over the guy that I'm talking to. But at the same time, I feel like she was just doing way too much. Like, I don't like her. Like, girl, you knew him for 3 days. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not, like, super possessive, especially not in early days. Like, I don't do your thing. I just don't get, like, how domineering she was being. It's like this gonna be her last. Like, this her last. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, life goes on. It does, I promise you. But okay, whatever. Let's move on to Orlandria and Taylor. Love them. I really like them. I love me a country boy, so I definitely understand what Orlandria was talking about. And so I didn't think, he's just a different type of country, because the way he talked, he kind of gives city boy a little bit. But I guess it's Oklahoma, so it's different than where I stay, which is within the Bible Belt. Our country is different than country everywhere else, I feel like. Even like, you know, Texas is country, but it's its own western country, you know what I'm saying? And they have their own flair. But I feel like a lot of the Bible Belt, or even Louisiana, has their own, I guess every state has their own flair, but I feel like in the Bible Belt, just different vibe. But that's really cool that he's a freaking cowboy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. He's not as built as I would have thought he would be, being like an athlete, but that goes to show something. Some muscles are just for show. He got them for usage, okay? He came in to use them. So, commendable. I'm sure he's very healthy, very strong. And they have a good, I like their vibe. Like, they're just two country bumpkins. They're both a little bit corny. Like, some of the things they say make me cringe. But that's okay. They're cute, and they seem to be like both the go-to friends for their assigned genders. So that's nice. Alendra is fine, by the way. Okay, she definitely got them southern. She ain't missing no meal. She eat her rice and cabbage. Okay, she looked good, and she that brown skin, and you could tell it's natural too, because when they were doing the home base, the baseball challenge, I seen the stretch marks. I'm like, okay, that's home, girl. Okay, girl. Well, that's homegrown right there. That's cornbread, grits, and cabbage. Okay, I see it. Then we got Austin. I already talked about him. To me, he reminds me of that penguin from the Penguin movie where they were surfing. So I'm probably gonna call him Penguin from now on, because I'm terrible at remembering names. But if I'm talking about Penguin, just know I'm talking about Austin. It's the bleached blonde hair at the top, and then I don't know, his facial features kind of remind me of Emperor Penguin. But I have this weird thing where everybody looks like a different type of animal a little bit in their facial structure to me. Like, I would say right now, I kind of am giving French Bulldog, maybe a touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody looks like a little bit like a different animal. I feel like I'm giving French Bulldog, but I also could be tripping because I've been staring at my family's French Bulldog for too long, and now I think that we look alike because we're twins now. Let's get to Bella and Nicholas and Sierra. Let's get into their triangle. Oh my god, I liked Bella. I feel like this, to me, more than ever proves to me that the producers are men, because they did everything in their fucking power to keep Bergie into the last minute. That season before, like the first time he was supposed to be voted off, like the first eliminations. Surprise, Bergie stayed in the hideaway. What? No, Bergie needed to go. Bergie needed to get the ASAP, okay, but he stayed. They should do the same shit for Bella. And I would have been down for it, because at least she had a purpose and she was staying true to her Christian values. I respect that. If you didn't want a girl that was a little more closed off to be on the show, you should have asked about it. Like, everybody did not gonna want to put their whole mouth on everybody first time they see them just because they a little bit cute. So that's how I feel. And I really thought it was sad the way that she kind of, I wouldn't say went back on her moral values, but kissed them for that baseball challenge, kissed 4 boys for that baseball challenge, because I don't think she did it because she wanted to be more adventurous. I think she did it because she wanted Nicholas, and she was trying her best to keep him. And I feel like that's pretty sad. Honestly, I would have liked it better if she would have went, dang, what's her name? I think her name was just Destiny. If you remember Destiny from 2 seasons ago, if she would have went the Destiny route and just been like, I'm not kissing them. No, I'm not doing that. Definitely she set out a couple challenges, and I feel her. Like the ones where they feed each other stuff in their mouth. No, ma'am. She didn't do that. That was her boundary, and I respect that. And I really wish Bella would have just been like, no, I'm not kissing all of these poor boys in the mouth. Just like I was saying before I was really interrupted. I wish she would have just said, I'm not kissing all these poor boys in the mouth just for Nicholas to maybe pick me, choose me, love me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And she's beautiful. She could be a model. She's a beautiful girl. If you're not comfortable kissing them, I really wish she didn't step out of her comfort zone in that moment, because I feel like she just did it for Nicholas. She didn't do it because, like, you know what? It would be different if she was single and, like, maybe talking to Nicholas, but still talking to other guys, getting to know them. It's like, you know what? I like these guys, and YOLO, I'm gonna kiss them. That would be different than she was just trying to compete. She really was harping after Nicholas, and it's just like, you can do that, but not compromise on your values. It could have just been like, you know what? Sometimes that goes to show, that's a lesson in life. It doesn't matter like how pretty you are, how much you give to a man. It can still not be enough. And that's a sign that just because they're cute doesn't mean they're the one for you. Sometimes it's time to exit stage left and keep it pushing. Find somebody else. Or be happy with yourself. I know that's not the point of the show. It's not to be happy with yourself. It's to be happy with somebody else on the show. But I really wish you would have thugged it out a little bit and stood on her shit. Especially because he was not worthy of that. He was just a cute little... Okay? And he's just the type of guy that's just for a good time, not a long time. Like, he's a pretty face, and that's it. He's not somebody you're supposed to be committing yourself to. I'm saying it like that. And that's what's happening with Sierra. And from the previews for the next episode, it looks like she gonna get a little taste of that. Yeah, to me, it's a red flag that you telling me it's 50-50. Like, I can understand that at first. Like, when she first came in the villa, but people is married now. Like, Huda and Jeremiah are married now. You want to tell me it's still 50-50? And now it's 80-20. Now it's 60. We're not doing these percentages. Especially, I guess she's just a more physical girl in general. But I don't know. I didn't like that. But I did like that the two girls, they wasn't arguing. I feel like that's how Huda should have been with the new girl. And, like, I do like that they were still cool in the end. I think that's fine. Now, moving on to Yulissa. I loved Yulissa in the first episode. Like, a short, she seemed spicy. She seemed like she was gonna shake some things up in the villa. Like, I was really excited to see her. But come to find out, literally just before I started recording this, she got kicked off because she was racist. So damn. I fucked with Yulissa, but apparently she ain't fuck with me, I guess. But, so damn. Toodaloo. Okay, and then finally we'll get to Ben. Ben, our Australian... No, he's not Australian. He's British. Our British itnit. Yeah, he's cute. He's into Shelly. I think that's cute. He's into the new bombshell, the blonde-haired bombshell. I don't really have too much to say about him. He's kind of boring. He's boring to me. I really feel like, yeah, he's just boring. I think he was just a reject from the original Love Island UK, you know. So they always give us the rejects from UK, and it's just like, why? Why are you? If these people are American, first of all, America is big as hell. Okay, let's start there. America is big as hell. A super long distance relationship is from California and New York. And there's people, that's what's going on right now with Shelly and Ames. California, New York. That's far as hell. What the fuck is an American gonna do with a person from the UK? There's a whole different, like, already in America it's a different culture. But in the UK, that's a whole different ball game. And I'm not trying to stamp my passport every time I see you. You know, like, I guess it would make sense if the person from the UK was interested in moving to the US. But they need to stop adding these UK people. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Are y'all not tired of it? Stop adding people from different countries. At least Love Island Games, yes, add everybody. Well, I want to see a little bit of everything. But Love Island USA, just keep it to the Americans. America's big as hell. We got enough. Cause I'm tired of them adding people from the UK. What purpose does that serve? Like, is it like, there's no way y'all are running out of people applying, especially after how big last season was and it blew up, and Serena getting Beyonce deals and stuff. I know there's plenty of American boys that want to be on this show that are attractive. Stop bringing the UK idiots in here. I'm tired of it. Not in the USA. Keep it USA. Maybe Mexico, maybe Canada. How about we go to those countries? How about we dibble and dabble? Okay, North America, okay? Like, there's no need. Across the ocean, baby, not happening. Keep the innits over there. Do they even add Americans to their but yeah, I feel like that's just very annoying. But yeah. Oh, let me just do a couple's prediction. So I think Ace and the Bombshell, I think they're actually a good couple. They might last a little bit, but I really don't see them. I just see Ace trying to go after Shelly still. I hope Shelly finds better though. Let them need some more male bombshells. Shake some stuff up in the villa. Huda and Jeremiah, don't like them. They might stick it out. I think with Jeremiah, the reason that he is staying with Huda like so hard like that, he might be playing the game. He might be trying, because only OGs, like, as long as I've been watching and as much as I know from like Twitter and stuff, one of them gotta, either an OG girl is gonna win or an OG couple is gonna win typically. I think Hannah and Italian guy, I be forgetting his name, but Hannah and Italian guy won last time, but she was the first bombshell. She was the first bombshell on there, and she won. And it was an OG guy. So, but it's not gonna be like halfway through the season and they're gonna vote for a bombshell couple to win, or like a bombshell and an OG. That's just not how it goes usually. So I think he's playing the game. I think he's playing the out of the game. Will he split it? Yes, because don't nobody want to be canceled on Twitter and have their social medias blown up and comments and be villain of the year. But I think and also it's no guarantee that he'll get the 100K to split. But I also kind of found it weird that Huda left her 4-year-old for like a month and a half. But I'm not a parent, so and it's the summertime, so it's not like they're in school or something. So hey, maybe with grandma, grandpa, or maybe dad, baby daddy. So I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. And then we got Sierra and Nicholas. I don't think they're gonna last. Nope, he moved on too fast. And she moves too fast too. A guy like that, you gotta give them, you gotta get, I feel like with Nicholas, if she wanted to keep him, she should have did a little bit of cat and mouse, like, you know, like shoulder, you know, like you can't give, guy like that, you can't give it all, because then he's gonna get bored. And he's clearly, I feel like he's obviously already starting to get a little bit tired of Sierra. That's why Bella was able to get him back by just kissing him a little bit. But he's just, he thinks with his meat and nothing else. Orlando and Taylor, they're so cute. I want them to last. But I also see just like a friendship vibe there. Because every time we see them, it ain't nothing romantic. It's just them chit-chatting about other people, gossiping. But that's how you know if that's a good, like, y'all gonna last, if y'all can gossip together. You can gossip together with your man, then you might be on the start of something magical. But so, who knows? They might be like a slow start type of people. Yeah, but that's all the couple that I care about. So I'm gonna end the video here. Please comment if you agree, if you disagree. If you remember them two bombshells names, let me know, because I feel like they ain't gonna last here that long. I'm waiting. It's already too many people in the house. I'm ready for some more eliminations, and I'm ready for a man to go. Austin or Ben, one of them need to go. Especially Ben, if he's gonna stay with a bombshell, y'all. I'm ready to start voting. I'm ready to get my Twitter fingers on. Okay. So yeah, y'all comment. Let me know how y'all feel. Toodles.